Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's Top Chef New York City recap.
Well, last week, the CIA classmates, Lauren and Patrick, were eliminated.
Way
separately.
to represent. Not really.
Alright, so the quick fire, Padma was joined by Donatella Arpaia.
Yes.
And they were both joined by Angelina D'Angelo.
Of Dominic's and D'Angelo hot dog stands.
In Queens, New York, where we're from. So, yeah, you got to create your own signature hot dog. And
they had 45 minutes to do it.
It better stand up to Angelina's, too. Otherwise, you're hitting the bricks.
This episode really made me want a hot dog.
Me too. I wanted all the food.
Yeah, so let's just talk about
Except
the top and the
stuff.
bottom.
Right, so the bad. Jill made a hot dog sushi.
But she didn't even make her own hot dog. It was store-bought, and they were not liking it.
They look like ballpark franks, too, which is probably like pork lips. And then Stefan. How could you disappoint me, Stefan?
He made the world dog.
It's not a world that I want to be a part of. It was kind of like a panini, but it had like, he threw everything in besides the kitchen sink.
They weren't liking it.
Good thing it wasn't elimination.
Yeah, so in the top, Radhika, she made like a lamb thing.
Love the lamb!
It had an Indian theme. And Fabio.
Oh, Mediterranean theme. Why do you think I married a Greek? I love that stuff.
And then Hosea.
Bacon sausage.
Nice.
2 of my favoriteest words in the world. Bacon sausage.
But in the end, Radhika was the winner, and she won immunity. Let me just say, I love how in the beginning of the season she was all, now everyone's going to assume that I'm going to make Indian food all the time, and they're so wrong. And like, she's totally made it like almost every time.
Well, it's time for the elimination challenge. And everybody knows that New Yorkers are tough customers.
Yeah, so the chefs are going to have to open up a New York restaurant with
new American cuisine.
For a 3-course lunch menu. They're all going to be working on this menu.
They have 30 minutes to shop, $2,500 for all 15 of them, 2 hours to prep before service,
and 50 hungry New Yorkers to feed.
Well, here's the twist. Well, first they split themselves up, which was no small task because
5 in each group, appetizer, entree, and dessert. But
then Tom shows up and says, "Guess what, kids? It's my restaurant."
What? They're craft. And guess what? The guests are chefs from New York who tried out for the show and didn't make it. So they are going to be bitter.
Sucks. Yeah. I could do way better.
All right. So
was there a zillion stuffed shirts in that room? At least 50.
So on apps.
Right.
Fabio, he was going for a beef carpaccio with olives.
Amazing. He made these olives that had this chemical reaction where they were kind of like eggs. The inside was all liquidy and the outside was regular.
Yep.
Jose. Crab salad.
It was Hosea.
It could be.
I said Hosea before. I'm sorry if that's wrong.
No, it might be right. Crab salad with canned crab. That's a huge no-no.
That's all they had, but that's all that he had too.
Well, then you change your menu if you don't have fresh ingredients. Jamie, she had a chilled sweet corn soup.
That sounds delicious.
Thick and rich and delicious.
And then apparently there was a hint of mint.
And Padma liked that because, it's all about the mint. Jamie. Oh, that's Jamie. Melissa had a grilled avocado.
Very run-of-the-mill.
Yeah. Leah, scallops. They had a little bit of sand in them.
Yeah.
Nobody likes that on their teeth.
No. Okay, so on entrees, Stefan with his halibut.
That was wonderful. Alex, grilled pork tenderloin. Hello, this isn't Harold season.
Okay, Eugene. He had like a meatloaf sandwich thing, but the presentation was horrible. He had like 2 pieces of bread, plopped on some meatloaf, plopped on some mashed potatoes,
the
and
bread
called it a
was
day.
like sliced this thick too.
Yeah.
It didn't look very like easy to eat.
No.
Jill with her ostrich quiche. They described it as dog food and glue.
Ooh.
It can't be good.
No.
You know, I think she was trying to...
She was trying to be too...
sensational?
Yes.
And
if you
one
don't,
ingredient's
if you don't work with that
ingredient
on a regular basis, then maybe you shouldn't use that.
Right. And rounding out the entrees, Jeff with his chicken with spoon bread. That was great.
Mm-hmm.
So in the dessert group, we have up first Carla with her apple dumplings.
Excellent.
Except for the sweaty cheese on the side.
You know what? I like a nice block of cheddar.
I do too, but I don't like when it's all sweaty.
I do.
Ariane with her lemon meringue martini.
Too sweet.
Padma had to spit it out.
Ooh,
that
that's
was not cool.
good. Daniel, pound cake with like the strawberry sauce and stuff.
Pistachio
It
pound
looks
cake
so
with
fresh
ricotta.
and delicious.
Yeah, I love a good pound cake, and if you can make a good pound cake, come over to my house. Richard with his banana bread sandwich and
According
peanut
to
butter.
Gail, perfect afternoon snack, after school snack.
Would you agree?
I think so.
Or breakfast, I would say. Radhika, citrus avocado mousse. That girl has got immunity, thank God.
Yeah, they were like, it's basically a sweet guacamole.
Right. So, at the service, Tom and his assistant expedited, and he was really disappointed.
Yeah, he felt that the new American theme really threw them off, and
Set everybody back 20 years.
yeah, the cooking was just not as good as last week.
Right. So, we're going to talk about the top three. That would be Jamie with her corn soup, rich and delicious.
Carla's apple dumplings.
With the sweaty cheese. And Fabio. Fabio.
He didn't know what he was doing in there. He was like,
God.
why am I here? You didn't like it?
People buy this. I sell it all the time. People seem to like it. They were like, no, you're here because we liked it. And he was like, oh, thank you. Yeah, so he's the winner. I think he deserved it. I wanted to go to the cabinet and get out some olives, but we didn't have any. I love olives. Give me some salty olives. I'll even make up a martini.
Back to the show.
Okay.
Bottom three.
Ugh.
Jose or Hosea and his crab salad. It was canned. It was aluminium.
Aluminium crab salad.
Yeah.
Not cool. Jill with the ostrich glue. No good. Plus, she was totally clueless.
Yeah.
How you gonna make it better? I don't know.
I just thought I would, but she didn't answer the question.
No. And Ariane with her meringue that was too sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I was pretty sure that Jill was going, but it seemed like the consensus there was that Ariane was going, because when Padma spits something out, that says a lot.
You know what? They obviously don't respect Padma's opinion because they got rid of Jill.
Honey, you are just clueless.
She really is. She's just like all the time.
I can't wait for next week.
I know.
It's going to be Thanksgiving dinner for the Foo Fighters outside.
Nice.
I guess they have to be roadie chefs.
Yes.
Well, till Foo Fighters, much love.